She is uniquely qualified
Yes,
for
that's right.
the job.
She know her business.
She knows her business.
That's right.
Sherry Dorsey Walker for Lieutenant Governor,
Yes, yes.
who has been on the battlefield fighting against the death penalty, fighting for the repeal of the death penalty, so that brothers that look like you and I aren't the ones that are going to the chair or the proverbial chair. And for City Council President, I've endorsed Justin Wright.
Yes, sir.
I think he has young, fresh eyes. And I also want to publicly endorse Wayna Dobson. Wayna Dobson is been in city service or serving people since I've known her, right? And I want to celebrate that, because at the end of the day, City Council, we're going to have a green City Council.
Right.
Very
Yes,
young.
That's right. Very young.
And the responsibility of City Council is to make sure that there is an element of constituent services, right? That when people call, somebody picks up the phone.
I'm so glad you said that, because a lot of people believe that's the mayor's job.
Right.
And it's city council's job.
Right. It's
So
city
nobody's
council's job.
holding the city council accountable for some of the stuff going on and blaming the mayor when it's not the mayor's job.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely. So when it comes to making sure that individuals have somebody that's going to advocate for them. Now we know the city council has some other responsibilities, right? It has some responsibilities to legislate and to put law into place. But when it comes to serving humanity, I will publicly say that there is nobody that does that better with a spirit of excellence than Wayna Dobson. She does a wonderful job at making sure that individuals that need help, and that they get that help.
Right.
And let me tell you, going back to the mayor's race, and then I'll come back to this other issue. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Show me what you've done.
What you done.
Right?
Yeah,
and then I can feel
That's
comfortable
right.
with what you're going to do.
Right.
Everyone, not everyone. I think that's too broad a statement. But there are many of Pastor Pravi Powell brought this point up at the meeting, right? He says, "What are you going to do?" He said, 7 of y'all gonna lose.
Right, yeah, that's right.
That's just the reality. 7 of y'all gonna lose.
That's right.
And the question is, what are you going to do to work with the administration that's in office, bringing your gifts to the table?
Go ahead.
So that we have a better city.
Go ahead.
Because they've been fighting each
The
other.
question then is, for everyone that is running,
Right.
what have you done to support the current administration?
Right, there you go.
Right? With your gifts and with your talents, with your knowledge, with your know-how,
Right.
or did you come just to fight?
Right.
Because if you came just to fight, I got a problem with that. Our communities are in crisis. You come to fight instead of lending yourself to the support and undergirding of a man doing the job.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta say, when do you think a better system would be to help him out, build it up, so when it's time for him to leave office, you already have a system in place, you got the infrastructure in place, and you have somebody that really understands what's going on that can step in to the office.
Yes.
Right. I wanted to bring to light the young brother that's running, Young.
Eugene Young.
Eugene. Beautiful, brilliant young man.
Yes.
And I thought about an experience I had in Atlantic City where the same thing had taken place. You had a young brother, that they put up to fight against the incumbent or whatnot. And the young brother was used, for to unseat the incumbent. And so I see that playing out here. And I had talked to someone, very prominent in the city, and said, look, the young brother is very, very beautiful. I think he should be brought along. But for our brother to get into the race now, you know what I mean, and someone throw him some trinkets, I'm just asking my brother to be cautious of how he's being used, because he has a wonderful future. Wonderful future.
And he's a brilliant guy.
Brilliant.
He's a brilliant guy.
Brother.
But this, somebody said at our meeting, this is bigger than Dennis Williams.
That's right.
This is bigger than Dennis Williams. This is a moment and it's a window of opportunity. And if we are not careful, we will wake up on September 14th
Right.
and have something none of us want to have, right?
That's
And
right,
then
Brother
look
Pastor.
back over it and say, I should have been, right? I should have been smarter.
And then like he wasn't that bad after all.
Right.
He
That's
wasn't
right.
that
Right.
he wasn't
That's
that
right.
bad
That's right.
after
That's
all,
right.
right?
That's right.
And so I think we have to be incredibly careful. Also, a young sister, I think she's running for third. Help me, Aaron Hutt.
But I've heard
Aaron
that.
Hutt,
Yeah.
young sister, smart sister.
She did the 30 under 30 to 40
30 under 30,
Yeah, she did
40
all
under
that
40. Brilliant young sister is also running. I've endorsed her, and so those are a couple of people that I have
Beautiful. Yes,
given
sir.
myself to, because I think our city requires and is in desperate need of leaders that are going to pay attention to the most marginalized and vulnerable of our society.
Go ahead.
Measure a government by that.
Right.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Nothing but that. How it treats the least of these.
There you go. That's
right.
right. That's right.
And so I think every one of those individuals that I've
Beautiful.
listed, you know, from the mayor to Justin to Council Aaron Hutt, you know, to Wayna Dobson, to K. Emmanuel Magruder, Sherry Dorsey Walker. Who am I missing?
Wow. Ooh, so many.
Yeah.
It is. It's so
It's
many.
crazy.
But those are some names that I want everyone to pay attention to. We have to have people in office that care about our people.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's really important that the younger people, we want to get them engaged, we want them to get them involved, we want to do all this, but they need to see somebody closer to their age and speaking closer to their language.
Yes,
Because
sir.
when they look at somebody, man, you my pop-pop's age. Why am
Yeah,
I
right,
going to listen to you?
Yeah.
You might have done great work.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, they need to see somebody that say, you know what, I could be like that person.
And I'm hoping that we can all coexist.
Yes.
sir.
Right? You know, again, just to kind of use these synonymous terms, you know, when I become pastor of Tabernacle, I need my elders.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You don't
Gotta have
throw
them.
them away.
That's right. That's
Gotta
right.
have 'em.
Right?
don't.
You better have
That's right.
mothers,
That's
right?
That's
You
right.
you because they are the one. Now my age and younger, you're an old head. my age and younger, we are fickle.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Right?
Yes,
And so
indeed.
my aunt B.B. Coker, she said, we don't know what y'all gonna do from one
Right.
day to
That's
the
right.
next,
That's
right?
right. That's
so
us.
so this struggle has to continue with individuals again that have always been in the fight. I'm looking for individuals that have always been in the
Got
fight.
to be the mentors.
The mayor,
That's
we've all tried to get him, you know, calm down, man, watch your language, you know, be the mayor. But check this out. This is something that just kind of came to my mind yesterday or Friday. We all voted for 3 terms Mayor James Baker,
Right.
who would call you a name and don't
Right.
blink.
That's right. That's
right?
right.
So his temperament was the same.
Yes.
Hey, no, we elected him 3
Right.
terms,
Right.
the first 3-term mayor we've had,
Right. That's right.
But we don't expect the Mayor Williams to fight back.
That's
and I think that there's a balance that he has to find. But as he tells us all the time, man, I'm from the hood, man.
Right,
You
that's
come for
right.
me,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fighting-
right.
I'm fighting back.
I'm fighting back.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Brother Pastor, like you suggested that this is bigger
Yes.
than the mayor,
Yeah.
and if black folks do not do the right thing,
Yes.
it's going to be a sad day in Wilmington, Delaware. And you know what? We would have deserved it
Wow.
because here, what did he do that was so wrong and so bad?
That is the question.
That's the question.
Minister, Minister Muhammad, that is the question.
And then I told the mayor, I went to the brother and told him what I disagreed with him with, but I love him.
Yes.
That's my brother, and I'm
Yes.
still going to back him.
Yes.
But Jesus said it like this, when they came to him, Master, how many times should we forgive?
Yes. Yes.
And he said, what, 7 times, 70 times, something like
Yes.
that. That means infinity.
Yes.
So we can't practice that among ourselves?
Yes.
Okay, brother, man, I forgive you. You know what? Okay, just like we did President Barack Obama, we forgave him because the first 4 years he ain't do nothing for black folks
At all.
You know, and then we say, all right, we're
He
gonna
was
give you
just trying
another
to say it
shot.
off.
That's right.
We're gonna give you another shot to get it right,
We're gonna
bro.
get, that's right.
Right,
Why don't
right.
we do that to
Right.
him? And the mayor was telling us, I'm saying this, that the ugly emails that he gets
Yes.
that want to take his life.
Yes. Yes.
You see, that's
Yes. Yes.
No, I
Yes.
gotta stand with my brother. They want him dead. The ugly names that he's called.
That's right.
He can't go places.
That's right.
And the way that he's being looked at, that's right.
That's right.
And so no, I gotta protect my brother. And I'm saying to my brother and my brother here, you're very prominent. Watch where you eat. The minister told us that we should not make a pattern of ourselves. You're very
Right.
important,
Yes, sir.
brothers.
Yes, sir.
Don't make a pattern of yourself, as I told and instructed the mayor, because everybody don't like you.
Yes, sir.
So watch who gives you your water.
Yes, sir.
Don't ever go to the same place all the time to go get your coffee.
Wow. Wow.
And
wow,
stuff
wow.
like don't do that. I told the mayor that because people want to kill you
Wow.
and me, brother, because of what we represent.
right.
So that's a word of caution to all of us that are in positions of leadership. Be careful. Be careful in this day and time. Because the scripture says, David said, if it were my known enemy, I could have helped guard against him. I mean, you know, but it was my own familiar friend.
Yeah.
And those that the enemy gets next to is that may be giving us our water,
Yeah.
may give us our food.
Yeah.
So that's why we always got to constantly keep turning people over to see where their loyalty
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Right.
There's something that you said. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to glance over it because we got to answer the question.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not so sure we got one.
Mm-hmm.
What has he done wrong?
Right.
If we are in a personality conflict,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your personal stuff.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
But
brother
what
pastor.
has the mayor done wrong?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And nobody can answer that.
Nobody
That's
can
right, we
answer
can't
that.
answer
Because all their answers will be something personal.
Any answer is going to be something personal,
Mhm.
right? And which is also the reason again that no one's able to differentiate themselves from the mayor as it relates to policy. They can talk about, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the other, but just kind of looking at some of the things that the mayor is fighting for, black folk with jobs,
Oh, goodness
because
sakes.
crime is a matter of
And
poverty.
I
That's
like
right.
and I like what he talked about 30% minority for any construction that's going on.
Go ahead.
30% minority participation in
Participation.
residential construction projects.
Yes.
He's fighting crime, investing in children, fighting for jobs, $15 minimum wage, more foot patrol. But your point is right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want an occupying force in our communities either.
That's exactly right.
So there's some responsibility that we bear.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Out of the mosque,
That's right.
out of the church.
That's right, brother.
Out of the temple. We've got to do some things to bring our brothers and sisters out, to learn our neighborhoods, invest in our neighborhoods, talk with the brothers and sisters in our community,
That's
and not just worship on Sunday, Saturday, and Friday.
That's
we
right.
have a
That's
responsibility
very
to those things. Keep taxes low, create more opportunities for young people. I love the mayor because, well, he says, I love young people because I was once a young person.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
right?
right.
And somebody invested in him, Hicks and all those guys,
guys.
and knock him out when he was
Yeah.
doing
Yes,
wrong,
sir. Yes, sir.
right? And so I wholeheartedly endorse Mayor Dennis Williams for another term. I can't tell you what to do.
Right.
I can't tell you what to do. But we better get this right, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
we better get this right, and don't fall for the okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm 4 or 3. 4. I just had 3 a moment ago. Now I got 4. Time went back. I'm playing with you. And so we gotta get this right. Pay attention to the strategies that are being employed and used, and we've got to make sure. I want to take you back to Malachi, and again before I do that, the mayor, Dennis Williams, we want to say yes. Another term.
That's right.
Justin Wright, want to give him a chance. You got to have people in office that can walk the line of listening but being independent thinkers. I think one of the great things about the black church, the mosque, and the temple is nobody owns us.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
We can say what we want to say.
That's right.
And as long as our church is okay,
That's
our
right.
mosque is
That's
okay,
okay. That's
exactly
then
right.
we're okay.
Yes, sir.
For City Council, K. Emmanuel McGruder, Aaron Hutt, Wayne Dobson. For Lieutenant Governor, Sherry Dorsey Walker.
Sister Sherry, that's right.
We've got to put people in office that care about our community. Now, I'm not saying nobody else doesn't care. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying what I know about these individuals that of which I've spoken, and I'm proudly and excitedly endorsing them. I want to go back to Malachi because my man's Gary take off again like a helicopter, right? Malachi chapter 2. Verse number 10, very, very clear.
Go ahead.
He says, aren't we children of the same Father? And aren't we created by the same God?
That's right.
Then why do we betray each other?
Go ahead.
This is the black community he's talking to. Why do
ahead.
we betray each other?
That's right.
Violating the covenant of our ancestors.
Go ahead.
Our ancestors, I think, would be rolling over right now if they see the divisiveness and division of the black community. If I can sit on the set and myself and Minister Muhammad,
That's
a
right.
Christian and a Muslim, can sit on the set and lay aside ideology, and
That's
what you hear today, we are friends.
That's right.
So we are friends beyond theology,
That's
beyond
right.
ideology.
That's right.
I respect him. I respect the friendship that we have.
That's right.
And what we are finding is we all got more in common
That's right.
than we do that
That's
separates
right.
us.
That's right.
I'm asking you, I'm begging you. I'm like Paul. I don't like a lot that Paul says, but I like this that Paul says. I beseech you therefore, brother,
That's right.
by the mercies of God,
Go ahead.
that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. He talks about making sure that you put it all on the line in this election. That when you pull that lever, when you push that button, you got to lay with yourself at night.
That's right.
You got to be able to wake up and look at yourself in the morning in the mirror. And if you have not done the right thing, not by yourself, but by the people that look like you, those that are going to be most impacted by the decisions that you make. It was Sherry Dorsey Walker that only lost by 30-something votes because people didn't think she could win. Imagine if 30-something people got up and voted for Sherry, what we would have in a difference today. I'm asking y'all, do the right thing. Do the right thing, not just for you. Do the right thing for our people.
Go ahead.
And let's not betray one another
Go ahead.
another day. I love you all so much. I'm on my way down to the grounds. Let's push the button for the right people. We only got one shot at this,
That's right.
and we got to get it right this time. On behalf of Minister Robert Muhammad and Brother Ronald Handy, I don't even know why I call his name. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Bishop will be with us next month. I love you all so much. I'll see you soon.